Eamon Khan here for Seconds Out with Sam Eggington, headed into what should be a real good year for you, Sam. Sam, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good, mate, yeah. Training hard, I'm good.
Good to see you training hard. I got a little glimpse of that here in the ring. Just a quick reflection on your last year. How do you feel you did heading into what should be a good 2024 for you?
Yeah, it was slow. I think if you look at my career as a whole, I think you'll see that last year was a very slow year. And not by any fault of my own. I wanted to fight. I was promised dates left, right and centre. We turned down dates because we had promised certain dates by other people and nothing materialised. So it messed us up a bit, it slowed us down a bit, but again, everything happens for a reason. We've gone to this year and we've got big fights offered.
There was that little bit of controversy towards the end of the year with Boxer and you not getting on one of those dates. Has that been cleared up? What was the situation there?
Again, you know, everyone seems to know who it was. They offered us dates. Within weeks of the fight, we were told we weren't on. And it's carried on. Do you get me? The same this year. We was offered a date this year. We heard nothing from it since. So, again, it is what it is. But, you know, we're on to the next one, moving on. And we've got other fights to get on with.
And that's the case. You've got a fight announced now against Abass Baraou. Very, very soon. Sam, talk to me about that fight being put towards you. When you got the information that would be Abass in the opposite corner, what do you think about him as a fighter?
Honestly, pal, I can't tell you anything about him. Like the rest of them, I don't watch them. I don't check their records. I don't do anything. I leave it down to the team, and I go off what they say. I know he's decent. You know, it goes without saying. People have spoken about him. People have talked about him. He's decent. He's not unbeatable. But like I say, he's good all round. But it's nothing I can't deal with from what I've been told and the glimpses I have had of him in the gym and the things that I've been shown. Like I say, he's good, but it's not something that I go in scared. Do you know what I mean? It's something that I go in definitely knowing, you know, I can win this comfortably if I wanted to.
From the glimpses you have seen, where do you rank him against the opponents you have faced before?
I don't feel like I've watched enough of him to say that, if I'm honest. I don't want to say a bad word about him, if I'm honest. He's good at what he does. You know, he goes without saying he had a good amateur career from what I've heard. He's done all just about everything right as a pro. Again, I can't really rank him, you know, within my other opponents because I ain't watched enough of him. But again, he's decent. You know, it's something that we have to train hard for, but also something that I know that if I train hard and I get it right, I can win.
I know you like picking up belts, but where do you feel that European victory that you're planning to get against Abass will put you in terms of, I know you're well ranked as well still, but looking for those bigger opportunities?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think the European puts you in the top 10 of most governing bodies. I think it's the top 5 of the WBC. I might be wrong. I might have made this up myself, but I think it puts you quite highly in the WBC. And in the top 10, if not 15, the rest of the governing bodies. So it's a great opportunity, like I say. From what I've heard as well, it's local to me, so I'll have enough support there, and you know, it'll be a good night. It'll be a good night.
I wondered if, in terms of opportunities you're looking for in amongst that stable with Wasserman, also Josh Kelly is there ranked as well too. I wonder if you got one eye on that as well, with the focus on Abass, but one there too.
I mean, I suppose so. I mean, his last fight was a final eliminate for the IBO. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Again. You know, I could, you know, I'll fight Baru, you know, and I have no doubt I'll come out with a win. And then I presume they'll put something to us like that. And if not, you know, something else on their show maybe. But whether it's Josh Kelly or not, you know, me and the team will mull over it. There's not many, you know, opposition that we don't agree to. You know what I mean? We're not worried about fighting, you know, decent opposition. On anyone's card, so you know, it just depends what the offer is. And if Josh Kelly's after that, then Josh Kelly's after, but we'll wait and see.
You'll feel that you've earned and proved that anyone else's claim to be the best in the UK isn't warranted, and you'll be the best in the UK in this division.
I think so. I mean, I think it'll push me up the box rates rankings at the very minimum. But again, I don't really look at the ranks, if I'm honest. I've said it before and I'll say it again, my whole career has been based on opportunities. We've never planned to climb the ranks and fight this person to this person. We've just we've took all the opportunities as they've come, and that's how my career's planned out. So again, we'll get this one out of the way, and if, like you say, Josh Kelly's next, we'll mull up that offer if it is there, and if not, there'll be many more. So again, I don't really look at the rankings. I just kind of go off the offers that are in. As bad as it sounds, nothing's really ever planned. Like this one weren't planned. Do you know what I mean? So we run like that, and it's gone well up to now. So we can't moan.
I wonder if you watched a new entrant to the division, that being Vergil Ortiz against Lawson. What did you think of him and his first fight?
I don't watch boxing in general, if I'm honest, pal. I heard Ortiz versus what's that? The kid who might fight after, the Australian kid. Tszyu. Yeah. That'll be a decent fight. I didn't watch Ortiz's last fight, but I know about him, and I've watched a few of them. And I know about Tszyu, and I've watched a few of his. So if that happens, that'll be a fight I'll actually probably sit and watch. But yeah, I ain't watched enough about Ortiz. I know he's a knockout artist, and that's about it. But I ain't watched enough of him to worry about him or to badmouth him, if I'm honest.
Would you pick Tszyu in that fight?
I don't know. Like I say, I ain't watched enough of either of them. I've watched bits and bobs of both. I know they're both big punchers. I know they both don't back down from a fight. So if it does happen, like I say, it'll be one I'd actually sit down and watch.
Sam, you've been someone who's obviously been flying the flag for the Midlands area for a number of years now. Seems like a lot of talent are coming through as well to younger generation, and the Midlands area is getting a few more of those bigger nights which you provided to the scene. Do you feel that now that there's an opportunity for Midlands to really strike?
I think so. I mean, with all different promotions, I mean, Frank Warren has the Davis, he's bringing it to Telford. Boxer has Whitaker, and I think everyone's got a Matchroom's got Galaliafy. They've all got big names to bring back to the Midlands. I think they're just trying to build the Midlands base of boxers. They've all got headline, I suppose, all got the big names, but there's not enough people to fill the card as yet, which we had when we was coming back to Birmingham. And I think that's what they're building. Once they build that, we've had a few shows up to now, Wolverhampton, Birmingham, Telford. But once they build up the undercards, people that are decently well known, for the undercard, I think they'll be back here quite regular.
You open to anything at middle?
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, there's not an offer that we don't take seriously. Obviously, anything past middle, probably it's a no-go. Obviously, super middle is just no chance. But middle, I'm always up for offers at middle. Middle. I can do both weights quite comfortably. So yeah, a decent opportunity. I'd definitely talk over the team.
That's a couple of things. I know you say you're not watching much boxing, but are you going to be watching Joshua versus Ngannou? Maybe. Not. It's not something that I'm putting in my diary, but maybe. And that's nothing against either of them. I don't watch it like that. I'm not a huge fan of boxing in general. It's just my job. I've said that a few times, but again, I'll watch it if I'm up and I've got it on the TV. I won't be making any plans, but fair enough, Sam. Sam, I'll leave the final word with you. What happens in your fight against Abass Baraou?
It'll be a good fight, but again, nothing I'm worried about. I come away with the win.
Looking forward to seeing perennial fight of the year contender back in action. What plans to be a good fight, Sam? Much appreciated. Thanks for sticking out. Wishing you the best for the year.